Bengals look to get back on track against the red-hot Patriots. Mike Petraglia inside Paycor Stadium. Gorgeous late November afternoon for football here in Cincinnati. We're expecting clear skies, sunshine, and temperatures in the mid to lower 50s for the 1 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. So weather really shouldn't be a factor at all. No precipitation in the forecast. Patriots come into this game hottest team in the National Football League. They have won 8 straight after starting the season 1-2 under first-year coach Mike Vrabel. Defense is what they're really hanging their hat on in terms of keeping people out of the end zone. And, of course, they have an MVP candidate on the offensive side of the ball in quarterback Drake May. He has 20 touchdown passes this year, just 5 interceptions, and a completion percentage of 72%. Those stats are something that really stood out to Zach Taylor this week when talking about what has been most impressive about watching Drake May on film. One thing the Bengals need to do if they want to give themselves a chance of pulling the stunning upset, and it would be a stunning upset, is causing some turnovers, giving some different looks to Drake May, and hoping that Drake May throws it to the other team today. And if that is the case, look for Dax Hill and DJ Turner perhaps to go on a ball hawk binge this afternoon, jump some routes. Jordan Battle even. I mean, he had some interceptions, 2 interceptions early in the season. Can Jordan Battle get in the turnover game? That's what the Bengals are going to need today if they're going to have a chance of pulling off the upset. In terms of the Bengals themselves, of course, we know Jamar Chase will not be playing in this game, serving his 1-game suspension for the spitting incident with Jalen Ramsey in the fourth quarter of last week's 34-12 loss in Pittsburgh. Joe Burrow, he is not coming back today. He will wait at least until Thursday night, Thanksgiving night in Baltimore to make the return. Now, why did Joe Burrow fully participate on Wednesday and Thursday and he was limited on Friday this week? Why did he do that? Well, it's because the Bengals wanted to ramp him up, because on a short week, you really don't have traditional practices at all. You just go through a couple of walkthroughs and throw the gear out on the field on Thursday night and go get him. And the Bengals obviously did not want to do that to Joe Burrow. They wanted him to experience 11-on-11 action, and he did that on Wednesday and Thursday. The other factor, of course, when you're coming off a turf toe injury that required surgery, as Joe Burrow's did, you don't want him playing 2 games in 5 days in the NFL. And that is something else the Bengals were very mindful of going into this period of 2 games in 5 days. The Patriots today, Ravens on Thanksgiving night. So that is the story with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Joe Flacco, he makes his 6th start with the Bengals since being acquired in a trade with the Cleveland Browns on October 7th. Joe Flacco has had some tough luck. His defense obviously has not supported him at all. As a matter of fact, the Bengals have gone 9 straight games allowing at least 26 points. That is closing in on an NFL record. The Bengals, if they're going to have any chance today, want to hold the Patriots under 30 points. At least that would be a psychological win, and I think give the Bengals a fighting chance to pull off the upset this afternoon. Joe Flacco, of course, will be throwing to T. Higgins, Andre Yosivas, and Mitch Tinsley. Look for Mitch Tinsley to get promoted. He has worked so hard and impressed the coaches and teammates with his work ethic, both in the film room and on the practice field. Mitch Tinsley has only 3 catches this season. He does have a touchdown, but look for Tinsley to get a bigger role. Mike Gesicki, he returns today, and he will also be a prominent part of the Bengals offense. Look for him to get into the pass-catching patterns along with fellow tight end Noah Fant. What about Chase Brown? He also has been very, very productive. He has had 5 straight games of 100 yards from scrimmage. Can that continue today? Probably, because the Bengals' offensive line has been really one of the bright spots during this period of 3 straight losses and 7 losses in 8 games. The offensive line with rookie guards Jalen Rivers and also Dylan Fairchild has really progressed, and certainly you can see it both in the way the Bengals are run blocking better and protecting Joe Flacco. Again, it's a gorgeous afternoon. We're expecting a game-time temperature of 53 degrees at 1 o'clock. We'll have you covered all afternoon long on the X at Trags, Trags. Be sure to follow my preview up online right now, CLNSCincy with a Y.com. And, of course, be sure to tune in immediately following the game on our YouTube channel, and that is the Jungle Roar Bengals postgame podcast with myself and Richard Skinner of Local 12, youtube.com/Jungle Roar Pod. Inside Paycor Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.